trail between quarterfinals. Will you please welcome from London, Blue Canoe.
A lovely story. Came from a tough background, tough upbringing in Jamaica. Used to sell fruit for a living as a kid. Came over here to his way as a fighter.
B-Town been needing lump sum since yum, so I keep the paper by my chest like fun runs. A, B, C, D, E, where I come from. Put a ton in the ton. Guess they call me B because of the egos I've done stung.
In Argentina,
you never said to
no.
British Cruiserweight Champion,
Ups and downs, but he's never lost his self-belief, and now he has that Lonsdale belt.
There was some bad news today when it was revealed that Ovill Mackenzie has had to retire from boxing because of a medical condition.
My heartbeat started racing away, and I end up go to the hospital, go to the doctor, and they said I need a heart monitor in my heart, man. It's not good for me to carry on boxing.
So it's definitely over. The brilliant career, the mad career, the roller coaster of Ovill Mackenzie's boxing life is over.
My name's Aaron Lodge, most people know me as Bodge, and this afternoon we have the pleasure, once again, of sitting down with Ovill the Upsetter Mackenzie.
That's the baby, yes, the one and only. Good to go. I love, brother, I love and respect.
All good.
Good to go, yeah.
It's nice to be able to sit down and catch up with you, Ovill. We've spent a lot of 2024 putting a documentary together about your early life and your career, and I just want to spend a bit of time now talking about how that process has been so far and how you are.
Well, you know, it's going good so far. I ain't gonna lie to you. I mean, and it's something where I always want to do since my boxing career come to a stoppage. You know what I mean? I always said I got a wicked lifestyle. I got a wicked story to tell. I always want, you know, I think people can tune into this story and there's a lot of elements about it, you know what I mean? It's the high, the low, and the up, and the still going, you know what I mean? So it's a lot of things, a lot of motivation, you know what I mean? So I always want to tell this story, and I've been speaking to some film industry, and they're telling me, say, you know what I mean? You can just, not just a documentary, you can also, a movie can come out of this, I mean? So I'm happy, you know what I mean? So I'm just waiting to see where this take me in 2025, you know what I mean? And see what happened.
Yeah, so we went over to Jamaica in September, got to see where you grew up in Kingston. We spent 4 days rolling around, meeting some of your family members, seeing places that you grew up before you even started boxing. And then at the age of 19, you walked into Dragon's Gym, and we got the opportunity to go and see the first gym that you ever trained at.
Well, you know, it was nice to take some of the people from my gym where I train, because, you know what I mean, I've been teaching. I run a gym now, a boxing gym in Derby called the Commonwealth Boxing Academy, and so I took 6 guys with me, and you were also one of them. So, and it was very nice to see, you know, just to take these guys to the streets, you know what I mean, where it's just a place where it's a ghetto. The street where, if they even go to Jamaica, they would have never go to the place where I took them, you know what I mean? They would have never been to and have this experience, and they loved it, man. Everybody loved it. You love it yourself, you know.
We had a great time, mate.
Yeah,
honestly,
man. I'm telling you, it was lovely, man. You know what I mean? The street at Gold Street, where we just start boxing, and I take it to the Dragon Gym, Grand Spin Avenue, you know, it was like, and then, yeah, it was lovely, brother, you know what I mean? Yeah, I can't wait to see what come out for this movie, the documentary.
and we're still in the process of obviously putting that together, and there's a lot to do with your story, because you spent up to the age of 19 or 20 in Jamaica, and then you came over to England to pursue a boxing career and became British champion, Commonwealth champion, IBO Intercontinental,
prize fighter champion. I also went to Argentina, fight for world title, and a brother won that and gave me a drum. And
like some of the
he got cheated.
The fans them that come there.
You know, he won that fight, went in the other guy's backyard, you know, and done what he had to do, and that, you know, that was a terrible, terrible decision.
I went over the world as well, sparred some of the best people in the world, man. I have a fantastic career, brother. I mean, I love it. You know, there's no complaint. You know what I mean? And I love it.
Yeah, and it was only due to a medical condition with your heart that you weren't able to continue your career at the age of 36, am I right in saying?
Yeah. It's such a shame, brother, man, said that happened. But you know what I mean? But, you know, I'm still here, and for me, I take it as is a reason, a purpose to it, you know what I mean? Because at this minute right now, you know, man, by just teaching the youths them and the kids them and I take a lot of loose out the street, you know what I mean? And I work with the council as well, like a lot of the bad kids them who on the street, that teach them, you know, older people, younger people, and I either help myself, it even helped me to help myself to improve more in boxing, you know what I mean? Because I have a defibrillator in my chest, so I have to end up changing my stance to go southpaw. So no, right now I'm like a master at the game. You know what I mean? I feel like a Terence Crawford, where I can
You've been
find.
able to
Yes, you know.
master both stances. So Over, when you look back on your boxing career, obviously becoming British champion, Commonwealth champion, the amount that you achieved in the sport and seeing it cut short because of a medical condition to do with your heart. Around that time, was there ever a point where we're going to throw the towel in?
Never, brother, man, never. You know what I mean? There's always that same thing in my back of my head. I always thinking, you know what I mean? I'm going to get back in that ring. Always, you know what I mean? Never, ever, for 1 minute thinking, that's it, you know what I mean? Always thinking, I am going to get back in that ring, you know what I mean? If there's a point in my life where I was seeing this wonderful lady and she end up paying for, she see with my frustration and she see what I'm going through. She said, "Oh, well, you need some therapy, man. You need therapy." And I said, "I don't need the therapy. I'm all right." You know what I mean? We Jamaican, we don't need therapy. You know what I mean? I'm my own therapy. And I end up saying, okay then. So she end up paying for 6 sessions, a therapy session for me, 6 of them. And the first session I done, you know, I speaking to the lady and she, you know, therapy me and this and that and doing all thing and before the end of the session, she said, "You know what? I can't help you. He's gone." She said, "I'm too far gone for her to help me." So she gave back the lady money for 6 sessions.
And what do you think that was? Like what?
That was just a mindset in my head. I know what I want, man. I want to get back in that ring, you know what I mean? Because I know what I was doing. I was teaching boxing. I was learning the skill. I was into a different mindset, you know what I mean? I was healing my body, you know what I mean? For 5 to 6 years now, I don't take any medication, brother, man. You know what I mean? I've been, you know, just on this part where I'm thinking I'm healing myself, you know what I mean? There's a way where I'm looking forward to get back in that ring, you know?
And did you have to take yourself away and really look at physically how you were going to be able to repair your body because of having that taken away from you when you're on the cusp of potentially becoming a world champion? It must have.
I did. You know, I went to Antigua and I met this it just happened where I met this bush medicine guy in Antigua and I tell him my problem and situation and he made me some good medicine. And it was a time it was COVID time, you know, it was the longest holiday I've yes, 2 months and 2 weeks I spent in Antigua because it was the COVID time, that time in lockdown. Everything on lockdown. And I went for 2 weeks. Then the lockdown, I was thinking, I ain't going back to England. I'm staying here. You know what I mean? The peak time over there was it was 12 or 11 o'clock lockdown. So we were out for the whole day, beach, swimming and 11 o'clock lockdown. So I thinking, I ain't going back to England. You know, it was snowing in England as well. Yeah. We got the nice sunshine, the beach and the food over there. I said, no.
All of the natural goodness.
All the natural good. And I find this bush medicine, man, it make some potions for my brother, man. And that was it, man. Yeah. I find myself getting it healed and finally, you know what I mean? You know?
And it's that alongside, you run a gym here in Derby, and you're training twice a day.
Sometimes 3-4 times a day, man, because sometimes I one-to-one them as well, you know what I mean? And I do a session in the morning, I do some one-to-one during the day, and then I do an evening session as well. So, and I don't know, sit there and point and tell people what to do. I'm involved, you know what I mean? I'm in the gym, I'm sparring with everybody, pad work, you know? I'm keeping active, you know what I mean? You know? Right now I'm at this point in my career where can use both sides, you know what I mean? Before I used to be orthodox. Now I can
just purely orthodox.
Just pure orthodox. Yeah. Now I can use southpaw. because I teach myself, you know what I mean? I never have the experience like certain fight who have that amateur pedigree and you know what I mean? I start from 19, so, you know, I have to teach myself while that, like each fight, I learn from each fight, I get better, you know what I mean? Yeah. If I lost a fight, I have to learn from the mistake and tell myself that's not going to happen again, that's not going to happen again, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. So that's what I learn. I always, like me, always doing my own stuff in the ring.
That's it. And at the age of 45 next week, to be able to...
Tuesday, next Tuesday, Tuesday I'm 45, I'm 45, man, you know what I mean? I feel 28. I'm telling you, I feel 25, man. Brother, because I have this mindset in me right now, brother, I'm telling you, man, I'm at the best stage right now in life where, you know what I mean? Brother, if I was gonna fight me right now, I'll be scared. I'm telling you, brother, man, I'll be scared, man, because I got power, I got skill, I got techniques, I got everything. I'm humble, my mindset is more stronger now. You know what I mean? It's like I'm in a different world of mind right now, brother, man. I'm telling you straight, man, you know?
Yeah, I was looking on TikTok the other day and I saw a clip of Tony Bellew talking about the two fights that you both had back in 2010 and 2011.
I was following your career from Oval, Mackenzie.
Yeah, he could punch, man. Yeah, he wasn't nice, him.
He's a rough, tough fighter.
Bro, he could just punch. Like, he clipped me on the back of the head, and I just sat down. I was like, okay, well, it's a flash knockdown. I'm just gonna get on with it. But at this stage, making light heavyweight was so tough. Yeah. So the slightest clips around the back of my head, ears, like I just sit down. It's like your legs just defy it and just say, bro, I'm taking a seat, and you ain't got no say in it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, what the fuck's going on? So I gets up, second round comes out. Now this is where the damaging thing happened. The flash knockdown I can deal with. The second one comes, he now knows he can hit me. So he puts his left hand out, and he technically isn't very good, but he's got brute strength. It's like, I don't know what the fuck he got fed in Jamaica. But the referee's in front of me, he's going 4. And I said, move out the way, I'm going to kill him. And the referee says, what do you mean? I said, move out the way, 5, I'm going to fucking kill him. I looked across the ring at Over Mackenzie's eyes, and he'd lost the fight there and then. I
see it as well, you know what I mean? I even comment on it on TikTok, and I said, Bellew is chatting shit. I mean, just the bit where he said, I'm not that technically good, you know what I mean? It's like...
Did that bit not sit right with you?
It never, brother. It's a contradiction as well, because I see him in lately videos, like maybe 4 years ago, he make 2 years ago, in our next podcast video where he's saying because of me, he must have fuck his old trainer and go back to his amateur trainer.
I go and give him an immediate rematch like I always do. A man of me word, I just say, right, I'll give you the straight rematch. I didn't have to, not contract or nothing. I just said, fight him again. It was a close fight, but I didn't agree with the stoppage myself. And then the second fight, I just blitzed him. He didn't lay a single glove on me. I just put him on a jab. Literally from the Oval Mackenzie 1 fight to the Oval Mackenzie 2 fight, you see a progression in my career. I go back to my old amateur coach, Mick McAllister, and Mark Quinn, who's a coach on my side. By my side at that time, and my whole style changes. I go from just wanting to kill people and hit people and rough them up in the pros, using my size as my advantage, to them being a box puncher. And I've always been a good boxer, but I understood then after that fight, I can't afford to be in many fights like that where I've got to get off the floor.
I'm just saying, if I'm not that technically good, why you need to do all them stuff there? I mean, why would you need to change your trainer and go back to your old school amateur to fight me the second fight, you know what I mean? On top of that as well, you know, the second punch where you were punching, brother, he said it. He don't even see it coming. He never see it. You know, I set him up, I blind him with the left hand and bam! Brother, I lick him off of his feet, brother. His leg was off the ground. He go down sideways and lick his head first. And because, brother, I'm telling you, in that fight, to be honest to you, I think, you know, because I'm watching him and feeling the lick where I lick him, and the way I'm get up and react and swearing to the referee, say I'm effing all right, I was thinking, this guy's on drugs. You No, I'm telling you, man. I swear, I was thinking this guy's on drugs, man. So I end up start going on the back foot a bit. You know what I mean? I end up start going on the back foot a bit because I shit myself. I shit. Just the way him get up and swearing.
From the pure force of the
From
punch.
the force. And brother, I shit myself, brother. So when the referee stopped me in the 8th round, brother, if that referee never would let it carry on, I would have switched, mate. I would have switched straight away.
Tony Bellew said in that, he said he thinks that the fight was ended prematurely, but he says that it was because the referee decided that he would have inflicted pain on you.
He went down similar to how I went down in that second round, but the referee allowed me to continue. He didn't allow him to continue through fear of what I was capable of. So he knew I could really hurt someone, whereas I just wanted that final defining punch.
That's him trying shit again. He just like to big himself up and make. He want to be that man. You know what I mean? He's the man. You know what I mean? I can't take nothing away from Tony Bellew. He done what him done. You know what I mean? And he's a good lad. But sometimes he just like to over speak things to big up himself too much. You don't need to do that, Bellew. You know, you done what you done already. Don't try to big up yourself by talking rubbish about me just to make yourself look bigger than all you are.
You think the fight was ended prematurely in that first one?
Of course it did.
Yeah.
End of the day, that's why I'm giving a rematch, because he knows. He knows it was end premature. He knows, you know what I mean? And the referee if the referee let me carry on, I would have killed him. I would have switched. I would have come out to that mindset where I'm on the back foot. I would have come out to that mindset to, I need to get him back.
Yeah.
I would, you know. Yeah. And I would have.
And within 10 seconds, the fight was called off, and then that was
for no reason, man. You know, for no reason, brother.
Yeah. And then Oval Mackenzie, Tony Bellew 2 was an anticlimax in itself. He says that he just sat behind a jab and was able to not let you get anywhere near him, but he changed trainers and all of this kind of stuff.
And for tell you the truth, that second fight, he won it. You know what I mean? But it's one of the boringest fights in my life, brother. It's so boring. You know, because I never expect that of him as well. You know, that was good of him on his side. You know what I mean, on his team. But because of the build up for the first fight and the build up after the first fight to the second fight, you know what I mean, I was thinking I'm going into this fight with that mindset where I'm saying, God bless us both tonight, because one of us gonna die tonight. You know, that was the mindset I'm going into the fight. I'm thinking one of us gonna die tonight. If it was the same right the first fight, that's the mindset I'm in. So when him come out with this tipping and tapping and holding and grabbing and running, and you know, I get frustration. Like the referee wasn't warning him enough. You know what I mean? He was holding me all the time. You know what I mean? Touching and running, and when I get close, they hold me, and so it was that. It remind me of a fight where I was in Germany, a fight the Spinker Jive, and it was the same thing. You know what I mean? The referee wasn't warning the guy. It was, you know, I got my trainer in the car and I said, referee, but the referee wasn't, you know, because it was in his hometown as well. So they wanted to win the fight. Say it was one of them one day. My mind's mature, and I got the wrong trainer in my corner as well.
There's a few contributing factors, like you're saying, that maybe, especially in that second fight, made it so much of an anticlimax. Theoretically speaking, if there was a chance, Tony Bellew against Oval Mackenzie 3, how do you see that going?
Honestly, it would be technical, ting, tang, pang, pang. But I'd take him when I'm ready, matey. I'd take him out when I'm ready. You know what I mean? And that fight can happen, you know what I mean? Because I'm telling you, man, my goal is right now is see myself back in the ring, you know what I mean? I'm telling you, man, I feel fit and ready and fresh, you know what I mean? And I'm telling you, I'm technically work, man. I'm so, you know, understand, because of my heart problem and this defibrillator in my chest, I did have to change my tactics. Right now, sparring with everybody who I'm been sparring with, I have to turn southpaw. So right now, I'm more good at southpaw right now more than orthodox. I mean, I was good at orthodox, but southpaw right now, I have to teach myself. This is what I'm talking about. I self-teach myself.
So when you hear boxers that you fought, like Tony Bellew, who have gone on to work for Sky Sports, and they're on the Winners Talk podcast talking about how Oval Mackenzie wasn't technically very good, but he had brute strength. How did them kind of comments sit with you?
It's just, it kind of irritate me a little bit, man, because, you know, people don't know, so me as a guy, I travel all over the world and spar some of the best boxers in the world, you know what I mean? I'm talking about like Miguel Kessler. I'm talking about loser fighter, you know, man, John Pascal, you know what I mean? I'm talking about lives of Beterbiev. Beterbiev is one of the, you know, Bet is right now on top. Beterbiev is one of the dangerous fighters in the world at this minute. You know what I mean? One of the dangerous fighter, man. He does, you know what I mean? And I went to Canada and sparred this Beterbiev. You know what I mean? 6 rounds every other day. You know what I mean? For 3 weeks, and it's 6 rounds every other day. You know what I mean? Beterbiev is a man where send home people. You know what I mean? People is a man. I'm telling you, Beterbiev, because his trainer told me, say, Oville, you are the only guy, or the only man ever do 6 rounds with him. Only. You know, him and John Pascal spar first. They do 1 round. That 1 round where him and John Pascal do. Lord God Almighty. I'm telling you, man, that these men, they go, whap, they want to kill each other. You know? Then me going for 6 rounds. You know what I mean? Brother, the first day I went to Beterbiev camp, I dropped him the first day. Because what happened? When Beterbiev give me a job, brother, it was like a right hand. I swear to God, because I never know this man from nowhere, but, you know, I went over there because I don't care. I never care, you know what I mean? I never care who I sparred or who I fight, you know what I mean? But I'm telling you, I get the job from this guy, and the guy give me the job feel like a right hand. Say, I make me have to buckle up and then I catch him with over the right, brother. And a split second, he went on his knees and get up back still fighting. It's like it never happened. I'm telling you, man. So, hearing Tony Bellew is saying, I'm not technically not that good. It's crazy. You know what I mean? You can't spar the art Beterbiev for 6 rounds every other day and say I'm not that technically good. I have to be because for me to drop him the first day, in his mindset, he want to send me home. He's trying every day to kill me. He's trying his best, but I lost my 3 weeks over there. 3 weeks, never go back. And I done my 3 weeks, you know what I'm saying? For him to say that, you know what I mean? And that's what, because I know I'm good enough, you know what I mean? I know that technically I'm good. What are you talking about? It's
not just strength that you're...
He can't, because it wasn't just strength. I was hitting, run, hole, you know. I have to use my brains, I mean. And for tell you, one of the days, Beterbiev catch me with a shot as well, man. I was seeing Peanut Wally. I was seeing Peanut Wally. I have to grab him like my girl. I'll grab him and hug him up. And he was fighting, and I said, get off me. And we end up on the floor, and he ended up jumping on top of it. I was like, get the F off me, mate. Get off me. And he was complaining to his trainer. Yeah, he's complaining to his trainer, said, he's holding me. And his trainer said, calm down, but he allowed to hold you, matey. Chill out. he want to kill me. Brother, he want to send me home, brother. Him like to send home people. Yeah. You know? He allows the people who come there. He send them home, brother. You know, they sign a contract, they get paid for 3 weeks, 2 weeks, and after the first, second day, they said, please, can you book me a ticket? I want to go back home. That's why the trainer told me. That's why the trainer tell me that. Yeah. And say, oh, well, you're the only man done 6 rounds with him, straight. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? And then I go on, I went to Argentina and boxed Victor Ramirez's head. I boxed his head off. I win this, brother. That was the IBF world title, the second biggest belt in the world, and I won it, brother. Look, brother. They even take the fight off YouTube right now. They can't find the fight nowhere, mate. No. I'm going to see if I get bring up Frank Warren and say Frank Warren have it in the but I'm telling that fight, even and on top of that as well, I heard that Bellew is the first one get the call for that fight, man. They ring up Bellew and ask him if he want that fight in Argentina. And he said no. Bellew shit him pampas. You know, he shit himself. I don't know why. I don't know. I just think it's a bit of fear factor. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I do definitely think it was, and because of the Falkland War and Britain and English, you know,
the British going over to Argentina.
And I think because in entourage, he would have a lot of entourage going to Argentina with him. You know what I mean? Same with me, because the only 6 of us goes over there. I have 6 people come from Derby, come to Argentina to watch the fight, and Bellew was thinking, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna have that entourage.
It's a long day's work.
It's a long, so he turned it down.
Yeah.
He turned the fight down, which that's when you have that fear. That's for me. I have a fear as well, but that fear factor, it make me get stronger. It make me want to prove everybody wrong. You know what I mean? I wasn't even going for the money, you know, because the money wasn't that good. But I'm thinking about the belt. I need to bring that belt back to the UK.
And it was an absolute robbery.
And it was a robbery, matey. They robbed me big time, matey. Big time robbery. I school Victor Ramirez. School him with what? Technical work. So Bellew, be careful what you're talking about me, because you know if there's a third fight, man, I'll show you how I school you. Yeah, I school you with both sides now, left and right. You know what I mean? Southpaw, arch, like wherever you want it, I got it.
Yeah, just imagine it, what a fight it would be. It
would be a great fight, brother. I'm telling you, man. It would be, and it can happen. You know what I mean? Because, brother, it's not a if or maybe. It's when I'm gonna get back in the ring. You know what I mean? It's when. You know what I mean? Because this mindset, my brother, we're having my mindset, man. You know what I mean?
And it's been a 10-year period nearly now of you
out the ring,
working on yourself physically. You're a more mature fighter.
Natural healing, you know what I mean? Yeah. For 6 years, I know no medication, just, you know, I'm just healing myself and learning the game, same way, teach, you know, taking you with them off the street and teaching them boxing and helping people, and you know what I mean? And you know, while Bellew sit down and watch Coronation Street and EastEnders, you know what I mean, and I play golf, you know what I mean? I'm in the gym, man, 3-4 times a day, brother. Same way. I'm the fittest man where I have heart problem in the world. I'm telling you that, no if, no but, no maybe. I know that nobody who been through what I've been through has come out on top of what, you know, I feel mentally strong, physically strong, you know what I mean? Not taking medication for 6 years now. Oh, God, matey. You know, and I'm speaking to the doctor and everything looking good still you know what I mean? Things looking good, brother. You know what I mean? You know.
Best of luck to you.
And no one can tell me nothing, brother, man. I know what I want. You know what I mean? No doctor, nobody can tell me nothing. It's my mindset, you know what I mean? I know what I need. I know what I can do. I mean?
100%.
Good to go.
Yeah.
Love.